Utility crews with SoCal Edison are continuing work to restore power to the neighborhoods impacted by the Eaton fire. This as the energy company faces scrutiny about its decision not to de-energize transmission lines during last week's life-threatening wind event. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos live now in Arcadia with the latest. Annie Rose, good morning.
Jess, good morning to you. We're standing in front of a Southern California Edison mobile command center set up in the wake of the Eaton fire. This is a 24-hour operation at a location here in Arcadia. It is filled with hundreds of trucks, thousands of crew members. You can see here the trucks driving up this morning, grabbing the supplies here that they need, and then heading out into the field to work. This is set up, this operation solely set up for the impacted areas for the Eaton fire. To talk more about what's going on, I'm going to bring in David Eisenhower with Southern California Edison. Thank you for joining us this morning. Want to talk about what's happening right now, not just what we're seeing, but a lot of residents not allowed into the impacted area for the Eaton fire. Tell us what you're seeing that they can't see, but also can you give us any idea about a timeline in terms of what we're looking at for when we can rebuild and come back with the power?
Sure, absolutely understand. First of all, want to say our hearts are with the people who have been impacted by these fires and these extended power outages. Completely understand that it can be frustrating and a hardship for these folks. This right here is called a laydown yard. This is where our crew, we had 3,500 people, Southern California Edison employees, contractors, mutual assistance people. Here, they come here in the morning, they load up their vehicles, and they go out and they work all day. What we're seeing out there in the field is just an incredible amount of damage and destruction to our equipment, just like everybody else is experiencing. And that means it's going to take some time for the power to be restored because our crews basically in some areas have to completely rebuild the system. There are some other areas where we can't even get in yet. Just like anybody else, we don't even have access, so we can't even get in to assess the damage yet. So there is going to be, it is going to take some time. We're thinking probably weeks for some people to get their power back on.
Weeks we're talking about
Yes.
here. David, a lot of questions this week about how this fire got started. Residents telling us they saw the fire start at the base of one of your electrical towers and then grow exponentially in a matter of minutes because of the brush that was around there. What can you tell us about that?
So we've heard that as well. It's important to understand that the fire investigating agencies are still investigating the fire, so they haven't announced the cause yet, and we're cooperating with them. And we are looking into what happened in that area. We have not been able to access that tower or that area yet, so we're working with the fire agencies.
Working with the fire agencies. Can you tell us about the brush around there that was overgrown? Was it overgrown? Do you know anything? What do you do to upkeep that area?
So what I can tell you about that tower is we inspect those transmission towers very regularly, and that one was just inspected last year twice. So we inspect them with helicopters, drones, and from the ground.
I gotta say, we have spoken to countless residents who ask, why wasn't the power shut off? Why weren't those lines de-energized in the hours ahead of the Eaton fire? We hear about winds and officials calling this a devil wind, officials calling this a wind event once in a lifetime. What is your answer for that?
Sure. There are certain thresholds that we have. It depends on the situation and the type of equipment, but there are certain thresholds that we use when we determine whether or not to shut off power. So the distribution circuits in that area were shut off for a public safety power shut off, but the transmission lines were not because they did not reach the thresholds. It's also important to note, as we told the California Public Utilities Commission, that there were no anomalies or interruptions or operations that were happening on that transmission line 12 hours before the fire and an hour after.
But you talk about that threshold. What is that threshold?
That's it. It really depends on the type of equipment. I don't know exactly the threshold for that particular line or tower, but it depends on the type of equipment there.
Some of your executives talking about that threshold, it wasn't met because the winds weren't strong enough, but our meteorologists say the winds in the hours leading up to it were 60, 65, 68 miles per hour in the Altadena area.
Right. Totally understand that, and again, you know, we have weather sensors throughout our service area, 1,700 weather sensors throughout the service area, and our weather sensors in that area did not detect winds that reached the criteria to shut off those lines.
Could it have been possible that those weather detectors, wind detectors, were wrong?
This is all something that we're looking at, and we'll file reports with the commission, you know, as we get more information. Again, this is still very early in this investigation, so we're still looking into it.
Still looking into it. We've got wind coming again next week.
Sure.
What are we doing about that? How do you prepare for something like that?
So we're looking at that. We have our meteorology team looking into that, and you know, as we get closer to the event, we'll determine whether or not we need to do more public safety power shutoffs. So we ask customers to be prepared. First of all, if you see a down power line, stay away from it and call 911 100 feet away. And also, if you're going to get a generator and plan ahead for outages like this, make sure you have a licensed electrician install that generator.
Okay. David with SoCal Edison, thank you so much. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.